This here's a donkey. This is Dinky, Dinky the Donkey. He's a miniature donkey. I've heard that donkeys can hear each other from 60 miles away in the desert because of their big ears. I've also heard that they can see all four of their feet when they're walking because of where their eyes are on their head. Can you see all four of your feet when you walk?
No.
Me neither. Allie sent a devotion to you guys about the donkey that Jesus rode on Palm Sunday.
I know you guys have heard the Palm Sunday story before, and you probably knew before that Jesus had ridden into Jerusalem on a donkey, but I don't know if you ever thought about it beyond that. When we were talking about, I think Allie maybe brought up that the donkey was available, that Jesus, it had been prophesied that this would happen with Jesus, and turns out it worked out that way. He sent his disciples in to find the donkey. They found him right where they said he was going to be. In that story, she kind of touched on the fact that the donkey was where it was supposed to be, and that the donkey was willing and available to be ridden by Jesus.
You know, I'm thinking about why Jesus even rode a donkey in the first place. It's the same reason that he was born in Bethlehem and raised in Nazareth. Jesus was, in the world's eyes, just a regular guy. He didn't come from a rich family or a fancy place. He didn't go to the best schools. When he rode into Jerusalem, he didn't ride on a horse like a real king would in the world. He was a humble man. And I think that teaches us a lesson that we don't have to come from the best family or go to the best schools or have a bunch of money to do something awesome. And I mean, Jesus was the savior of the world. He completely changed the world, and he came into town riding on a donkey.
Let's do a circle.
We're doing a circle. Y'all want to do a donkey circle? Here we go. Okay. If a donkey could contemplate his existence, I wonder if he would want to be a horse, or maybe something else. What would a donkey want to be? You know, when the disciples came to get the donkey, he was actually tied up. And some of you may feel sometimes like you're not free to do what you want to do. You don't have the gifts or the talents that you think you need to do something awesome. But he was just there waiting. And when it was time for God to use him, he did.
Oh.
And we're going on a circle.
Ring around the donkey.
I like this. Hey, how you doing? Oh,
there you go.
How are you?
So as you can see, the donkey isn't always submissive and obedient, right? But I think that donkey was willing to be used for Jesus. He was willing and able and submissive. Ooh, he's eating my foot.
You know, when Jesus sent the disciples to get the donkey for him to ride on, he said, if they ask you why you're taking this donkey, tell them that the Lord needs it. And we just want to encourage you that whoever you are, wherever you came from, whatever God has given you, the Lord needs you. A 12-year-old, an 18-year-old, a scientist, a dentist, a teacher, the Lord needs you. So be who you are to the best of your ability. Glorify God with what he has given you, and he will use you to do awesome things. Just like that noble steed that Jesus rode into Jerusalem. Say bye to Dinky. Bye, Dinky.